Good morning, Old Fisherman, back with you again, Lake Monticello. Hey, we're catching little baby blues this morning. They're not big, but hey, have some good eating little suckers, right? We're using shrimp. We're fishing in about 60 foot of water, and we catch it, baby blues, deep. And I want to show you could catch baby blues deep in about 60 foot of water with shrimp right off the bottom. Throwing out an anchor, lazy man's fishing in 60 foot of water. That's what we're doing, straight down. Just a new method of fishing. You see what we just caught on a shrimp, a nice baby blue. Nice baby blue, people, on a piece of real shrimp. And that's what we're doing. I wanted to show you another method of fishing that you can do, bring some kids out and have a good time. On Lake Monticello, if you can get the right point next to deep water, right where it goes to drop off, you can just put an anchor out and just drop straight down, and with some shrimp, cut shrimp, I'm cutting little small pieces of shrimp. Take a shrimp, a medium shrimp, cut about 4 pieces out of it. You got 4 baits. What we doing on Lake Monticello? The Old Fisherman hadn't been out here in a while, so he decided he would come out and make a lazy man's video catching catfish. Hopefully, we might do a crappy video later on. Right now, I'm just trying to get something going. Making a video. These boat waves are about to shake me to pieces here. My goodness. But anyhow, hey, dropping shrimp down at the bottom. All we're doing. All we're doing. Something simple. Anybody can do this. And all these boat waves coming from. My goodness. Shaking me. But that's what we're doing this morning. Had trouble with my camera here the last couple of videos. I made a video the other day out of a different side of my camera. It was more of a bird's eye, and it takes up more memory, and but it's crystal clear. But the problem is my computer, didn't recognize it off when I was trying to upload it to my computer. So I don't know if we're having trouble with that. So that's why I like to turn the camera around, looking at the picture, and I can see what's going on. I done it the other day opposite. There goes one. Opposite of that, and hey, it didn't work. So it makes a prettier picture, but it needs some more memory in it. For some reason, doggone thing didn't recognize it. Where's all these boat waves coming from? My goodness. Anyhow, we got a little small blue coming in here. It's kind of lazy, man. Just throw 3 rods out, let it go on the bottom. Gee. And catch these little baby blues, and they are good eating. But you got to watch them. They will stick you. They will stick you. Like going through a briar patch. But, and them suckers are swallowed too. We got a little catfish tube here where we can get them off easy. That's what we doing. Lake Monticello, Old Fisherman. Hadn't been around in a while. Hadn't made a video in a long while. Made some, but I ain't got them on. So hopefully I can make me a little catfish video here this morning. Get us back on and get us rolling again. And I've had things I've had to attend to, so I ain't been able to fish like I was fishing. So we've been taking a little time off here. And coming back just to do something simple till I get back on some fish. Something simple, catching baby catfish. I want to thank my Michael Anthony from Texas. Sent me a doggone t-shirt. He's got a little team, ball team there, a wheelchair. He's in a wheelchair, and he got a wheelchair team. And they had t-shirts made up, and he sent me one of them. I appreciate it very much. He watches my show, and he comes on my show as Mickey Mike, #1 is what he goes by, and I appreciate him sending me that t-shirt. Got it in the mail yesterday. So thanks to Michael. And anyhow, we out here catching. Or trying to catch. We ain't catching. Man, that's slow. But I want to tell y'all a story. You're going to love this story. Let me turn this doggone radio down. I forget I get the radio on, I get to talking. But, hey, I want to tell y'all a story happening at Johns Creek in Lake Murray, South Carolina. A buddy of mine was telling me about it. Said he was in line over there before daylight the other morning to unload a boat. And it was several people waiting in line, and one guy with a fishing ski he was kind of holding up things, so he's by himself. And instead of him just backing down there and going and parking his boat and coming back around, he's trying to speed up things to help people. So he asked the fellow in the parking lot, "You mind would you back me in the water?" And so the fellow said, "Oh yeah, man, I'll back you in the water." And the guy wasn't familiar with his truck. What happened was the guy jumped in his boat. He'd already undone his brakes on his winch to the boat. On his winch, his little brakes on it, and he forgot to pull the strap off the boat itself. And so the guy backs him back, and it's dark. The man's got his lights on in the got his lights on in the boat, and the guy's in the truck with the radio going, I guess. And looks back, and he sees the boat float off at the end of the trailer, and it's dark. He couldn't see nothing else. So he goosed it, come out in the water. That's a little baby. Goosed it to come out in the doggone water. Well, the winch was still hooked to the boat. The strap was. The winch was unlocked. They pulled all the strap out to the end of the boat. So here at this time, the boat is set behind the trailer. The boat is set behind the trailer, but it was still strapped to the hook to the winch. Well, the winch caught at this time. The winch caught, and well, the guy's coming out the water and he didn't even realize it. Well, he didn't feel the pressure. So he pulls him on out and hurried on out, pulled it out fast. Well, the boat caught, jerked the boat up on the bank, and he pulled that boat up into the parking lot. That's a nice catfish. Pulled the boat up into the parking lot about 40 yards, and it grinding into the asphalt. It rooted up a whole strip of the asphalt with the prop, or the motor, or the fin, and it messed that boat slam up, tore it up. It was behind the trailer in the parking lot. The guy pulled all the way up to the parking space with the boat hooked still to behind the trailer. And boy, they had a mess. Then they asked my buddy, said, "Y'all help us get it back on the trailer?" Wanted to pick it up manually. Well, I think they finally ended up hooking it to the winch and winching it up. But there ain't no way you're going to pick a doggone boat up manually with 150 horsepower, about a 20-foot boat on a trailer. So, hey, I just wanted to share that with you. Crazy things can happen at the ramp. And I'm telling you, that was a crazy one. Tore up man's boat. I mean, it tore it up. But I can't imagine what that man's sitting in the boat, and the man's pulling him up, and he's riding on the asphalt with his boat and hollering at him. He couldn't even hear him. What a feeling he must have been having. But anything can happen at the ramp if you get in a hurry. Don't get in a hurry unloading your boat. Keep it under control and and do all your steps. And make sure you got everything right. Because you can tear up your stuff. You tear up a lot in a little bit of time. And that's what that man done. I just hope he had insurance. My goodness. I don't know. But I had to share that little story with you. Thought that it ain't cute. It's sad, but it's funny and sad at the same time. It ain't funny for the man that owned the boat, I can tell you that. Or the man probably pulling it out. I know he feels bad. Well, it's one of them situations. Old Fisherman is out here trying to catch some baby blues deep. And that's what we doing, a baby blue with shrimp video. I come out here the other day and caught a 5-gallon bucket full. Brought my wife a couple of days before that when we caught a 5-gallon bucket full. So they will bite like this. Just got to take your time, get it the right place, put it out. And I think they come to this shrimp. I think they can smell it. But if you ever get them going like this, right? Oh, I missed it. If you ever get them going, you can catch them pretty fast if you go to feeding. I think it just takes a school of these little catfish. We're right on to come in, and we're right on the end of a node. It comes shallow, about probably 30 foot, and it drops on off like a long point. And all around here is deep water access. You got deep water. So these fish that out roaming around, they'll collect on the point of this thing, like the ridge of a mountain. And that's what we set up on. Hopefully they'll come swimming by and collect up on this ridge of the mountain. Most of the time it's going to be blue catfish out here like this. Your channel catfish are a little bit shallower, and a little bit shallower situation. And sometimes you can't keep the rods out like this. And then sometimes it's slower. I got one tapping on this one right now. And sometimes it's slower. So you never know how fast it's going to be. And you might have to move around and find different places till you find where the biggest majority of a bigger school of fish are. But I want to show you how you do this. We're putting us a big old lid. That goes, see that? See that? That's what I'm talking about. Just setting here straight down. You let it go to the bottom. You pull it up a foot off the bottom and let it hang there. That's what you do. Now that's a pretty nice catfish right there. That's a pretty nice catfish, people. That's what we like to catch. Because I like them little bitty ones for eat. But this is a little bit bigger. He probably might be a pound. I don't know. Might be better. Hard to tell with these old lumber rods. He's a nice fish. We're going to dip him. We're going to have to dip him. We're going to have to dip him. Blue cats. Blue cats. It's very similar to what I've done with the gup shrimp fishing straight down, but only we're fishing with a real shrimp today. A real bait. On Lake Monticello. Got to get the needle nose to get this now. Today. Got a lot of boats fishing, a lot of people just drifting around. They fish for these blues. See ya? That's a nice fish. Ain't nothing wrong with that. See him? Look at him. That pound and a half or so, blue cat. You got to love it. The Old Fisherman's catching a couple of fish. Old Fisherman's back fishing anyhow. Hey, you got to love that. Me and Miss Deborah went to the eye doctor yesterday. She can't see out far and I can't see up close. If we could blend together, we'd have a good eyesight. But the old doctor told me I have pretty good vision way out. It's just I need readers. And so I got to get readers. I've been having readers. But I'm on about a 2.75 reader, he says. So, hey, I guess that ain't bad for 66. I guess. But anyhow, October, me and Miss Deborah's going shrimping. I've said that before, but I hope. I don't know if we can do it or not. It might be a joke, but we're going to try to do a little how-to video down there. I'm going to show you how to mix up the bait the way I do it. I don't do it like a lot of people. I mix red clay and white clay and fish meal together. I do a 3 combination. Most people use this white clay. Red clay is nasty, but I like the red clay. White clay is harder. So I kind of mixed the 3 together, the combination red and white clay together. And we put poles out, and you got to buy a license to do that. And you got 10 poles. You got so far you got to spread them apart, and you stick them in the marsh. And when the tides get right, you throw a bait ball on it. And when the tides get right, the shrimp come in, and you go to each pole and throw your net right where you throw the bait, and that's how you do it. The poles mark your spot. And it's fun to do that. You're out in the marsh. Miss Deborah loves to get out in the marsh. There's one. There's one. There's an old blue catfish. This ain't that big. Hey, but we're catching a few. You know, it's a slow fishing, but it's easy slow, but it ain't easy when you get stuck with these catfish now. Now that is a baby. That's the kind old Jack's Diner used to have there in Chapin when I was a kid. We'd go to Jack's Diner and eat fried baby catfish. That's the size right there they always had. And I'm telling you people, they're hard to clean, but that is some good eating right there. I'm going to throw this one back because he's almost too little for me to clean. But that's some good eating right there if you got him cleaned up and fried up, let me tell you. You got to love that. But anyhow, hey. We out here trying. I might try to do a little crappie video here a little bit later on, if the weather permits and it don't get too windy. It looks like it's calming down now. When they pull in water, these fish get out here and feed real good, and we might be off of them a little bit. I'm a little deeper than I really want to be. I'm 59 foot. I think about 50, 48 to 50 foot or 45 is probably better. And what we'll do is we're going to move around here. Now, I got the trolling mode. I can, and I anchor out, so I can pull around since it's calm and kind of work this whole area. I put the anchor out where I can fish straight down, and they like it straight down, I think. But anyhow, that's what we're doing. there goes the nut. There goes the nut. Yep, he's hitting it. See if he comes back and gets some more of it. There you go. We got him that time. Hey, uh-oh, he got off. Doggone. We had him that time. Hey, they starting to bite a little bit. They ain't eating it up, but there's enough action to keep you interested. Easy fishing. There you go. See him hit that rod? I don't know if you can see it or not. He's hitting that rod. He's got to let him take it a little bit. He hangs down, you got him. Like that right there. He hangs down, you got him. That's a little one. You never know what size it's going to be out here like this. You never know. I know one thing. I cleaned a 5-gallon bucket full the other day. That's a lot of work. But that sure wasn't good eating. Another little one. Too little to clean. Too little for me to clean. But this lake's full of babies. One catfish, you know, when you catch a big catfish, it's got 1,000 little balls of eggs in him. And hey, one catfish have a lot of little fish eggs. Each one of them little beads in a fish egg, in a catfish. A catfish egg, when you bust them open, they got little balls, separate balls. Each one of them represents a catfish. So let me tell you, they can reproduce, and they can reproduce fast. And apparently they're doing it pretty good in this lake. All these little ones. But hey, we out here just enjoying life, enjoying the peace and quiet of this wonderful lake, Lake Monticello. Don't have any jet skis, don't have any water skiers. That, my friend, is worth coming over here to fish. And you got all that boat waves and water skis and stuff like that in Lake Murray. It's just hard to have peace. It's hard to be at peace with yourself out there trying to fish. And that's another. A little. I like to catch more of them bigger ones like I caught. I mean, it's fun, but it'd be nice to be a little bit bigger. And we might get them 4 days over. And this one might be, nah, he's still too little. It's just a size too little. That's the Jack Diner size, but my goodness, they will fin you. Huh? They will fin you, buddy. Baby catfish, only we ain't getting them quite big enough. One size too small, or 2 sizes. Let's see, we can drop it down. Got 3 rods out here, 58 foot of water. I'm thinking I probably need to be a little shallow. I'm thinking I'm a little bit too deep. I'd like to be 10 foot shallow or so. But now I'm catching a few, you know, they might come in, these fish are funny. They can get that, you get that shrimp scent in the water, and then some more might come to it. So it's hard to just believe when that shrimp scent starts, you might draw some. So if you go to moving around too much, it might not be a good thing. You can draw them to one spot. And they can smell, old catfish can smell, let me tell you. He can smell something to eat for a long ways. All right, drop it down. We're letting it at the bottom, pulling up a couple turns. What we're doing. He's already hitting it. Already hitting that. See, I got a soft tip rod so they can pull down without getting hooked, without feeling anything and any pressure. And then after you got it, he sucks it down. It's like kind of like a cork. And them other 2 rods are a little stiffer. I got one on that. Got one on 2 of them. They're just the wrong size. These are too little. We need to get find us a size bigger. Is what we need. This baby. No, he got off. I reckon he is baby. Wasn't nothing there. Size bigger is what we need. And we might have to go a little shallower for size bigger. I'm telling you. Might have to go a little shallower for a size bigger. What I'm thinking. Oh, Lake Monticello, and it's right pretty, kind of cool. There goes one. There goes one. There goes one. Hey, finally took it. Still little though. Still little. Ain't the size we want. Ain't the size we want. I'm telling you. Got to get bigger ones. They too little. Doggone it. These are really babies. The other day I was catching 4 times that size, and they were perfect. These are just too little. Too little. Eating up my shrimp. I ain't catching nothing fit to keep. So we're probably gonna have to move. I'm gonna pull this boat over a little bit, see if we can get something going here. I hate to move around too much now I got the scent down there, but I'm afraid there ain't no big ones out there. What I'm afraid of. I wanted to show y'all how to catch these things. I ain't doing a very good job of it this morning. On Lake Monticello. The Old Fisherman. Trying to make another video. Lazy man deep water fishing. What it is. I don't think I got the bait on this one. Nope, no bait. Can't catch them on credit. They got to have some kind of bait. I think we're too deep. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Old kitty cat. And that's the size we want now. Yep, that's more the size we want right there. That's the size I'm looking for right there. That's the size, about a pound or so, 3/4 of a pound. Good size to clean, good size to clean up to eat. And that, my friend, is what the Old Fisherman is looking for. Right there. I don't like them fillet size, I like them whole size, the little ones, when it comes to blues. But there he is. That's what we're looking for right there. Baby blue. Oh, Lake Monticello. You got to love it. You got to love it. Old Fisherman catching a couple little baby blues on a beautiful Sunday morning. Peaceful out here. Peaceful. Up and down at the bottom. All right, get it at the bottom. You pull up a couple turns. I think one's already on it. Yep, already got him. How about that? Drop it down, pull them up. That's what we're looking for. We get them going like that, we'll have us a good time catching these Monticello blue kitty cats and a good eating size. They're not too big, some of them too little, but they're not too big. It just barely made it. The size I can eat. I can clean him. He's barely though, but he's a good little size. There goes one on the hood. Look at that. They're biting now, see. starting to bite. Here we are, got 2 on. Got to get him off. And that's the problem, man. It's hard to get all these suckers off and hold the other ones and all that kind of stuff. And it's down in there too. He ain't got enough hands when it comes to these babies. There he is. There he is. There he is. We got him. Go ahead and pull this other one in. They kind of work if you get 3 on a time. But hey, it's a fun work. A fun work, people. Now that's a little bit better. Hey, that's a little bit better. But you see how we can catch these doggone little catfish dropping in about 60, anywhere from 45 to 70 foot of water. Now that there is a perfect size right there. I do like, ooh, he ain't gonna get me. Get my rag out. He ain't gonna get the Old Fisherman, I hope. We're using a little bitty number 4 hook now. I ain't using a big hook. So, not a big hook at all. And shrimp. Cut shrimp, just about like you'd go spot fishing or whiting fishing at the ocean with a little piece of shrimp. Ain't no difference in fishing at the ocean. Apparently I don't have any shrimp on my other rod there, because I believe they'd be going. I think they're starting to bite a little bit now, maybe. Hopefully. Y'all need to go to stevecumliner.com. Check your Old Fisherman t-shirts out. Always. You see them, I got them on to the yellow one. This yellow one is a good, cool shirt. The blue one's a little warmer. Blue one will be better when it gets cooler. But the yellow one I think is cooler. I like the yellow ones. That's my favorite, the yellow. And go to stevecumliner.com. I go to Get and Go. I got them at Get and Go in Chapin, South Carolina. Sonny is selling them up there. Get your breakfast while you're there getting your t-shirt. Got them at the bait shop at Get and Go. And there's another bite. Uh-oh, I missed him. I jerked too. Sometimes you can jerk too quick with them. But Get and Go at the bait shop on Highway 76, Hilton. And he's got about 10 of them in there, different sizes. So go in there and get you one. They're about the same price in there if you go online to buy them. You got to pay shipping. So if you're local, you can get them there. If you know me, I'll sell them a couple dollars cheaper yet. So just let me know if you want one. And we can hook up and I'll let you have one. stevecumliner.com. Old Fisherman t-shirt. You got to love it on it. And we catching these baby blues. And boy, that is a baby blue. Let me tell you. But I tell you what, that sucker's good eating right now. I might have me a mess of little baby catfish again this week. So, hey, I just hate cleaning them. I'll be the first to tell you. When I was little, we used to go to the river. My daddy, he never cleaned any fish much. I can't say he never did, but it seems like we always cleaning fish. He never go in there. We had a filling station. He'd go in the filling station, and next thing I know, I'm out there cleaning all the fish. So, hey, I've been cleaning fish since I was a little baby. I can tell you, I'm still doing it. So, my daddy, he had a talent of getting out of cleaning the fish. He'd go out there and tell you, go out there, son, clean them fish. My boys never cleaned my fish. I reckon that was my fault. He made me clean them. It made me feel like I ought to clean them. But, hey, we getting bites. They ain't whoppers, but we getting bites. We got some activity going on. You got to love a little activity. A little bite every so often. See that? Look at that. Hey, it's easy fishing. Drop it down, pull it up. It won't be easy cleaning. That's the only problem. Easy fishing, not easy cleaning. And some of them big, some of them nice. Ain't none of them big. And some of them smaller. But right there is a Jack Diner special, people. That, my friend, is a little Jack Diner way we used to go eat special. Them suckers. I hate to know how many of them little catfish he sold at that place. My goodness. Back in the 60s and the 70s, I guess it was the 60s. I know it was the 70s. Jack's Diner. They gone now. They got a hamburger shop there now. So, but anyhow, I hope Miss Deborah, she's over at the house applying for jobs, man. Let me tell you, I would hate to think I got laid off and I'd had to go on that computer and do all that applying for these jobs. That is a job to itself, applying for jobs and all this interviewing stuff. I tell you, people, it ain't easy to get a job. Old days, you knew somebody, they get you in, you ain't had to do no applying. But nowadays, you better know how to go on a computer, and you better know how to do all the stuff you got to do, or you won't have a chance. Look at that, another one done bit it. They biting pretty fast, people. Hey, they biting pretty fast. You've got to love that. I love action. I don't care if it's babies, I love action. This reminds me of when oh, now that's baby. Oh, that's a baby. My goodness, I lassoed him. He'll fin you. Oh my. Them sides right there, you can't grab him without hitting a fin. And he's wrapped around and lassoed. See if I can get that sucker off of there. He's lassoed. I don't even know if I can get him. There he goes. Thank goodness. But applying for jobs, going back to applying for jobs, nowadays, man, what you got to go through. Huh. That poor gal's over there worried to death. I am too. Got to get her going back. We get health insurance, let me tell you. I got dental and all that. She had a good job over there. Everything was looking good with benefits and all. And now you see what can happen to you. So you remember one thing in life. You never know. When you think everything's smooth, anything can come out the blue and just change your world. And it does too, buddy. It comes out the blue and changes your world. And it has definitely changed Miss Deborah and my son's world. I'm scared he's going to have to go to Texas. And I hate that. I got a grandbaby coming. I don't want my grandbaby in no Texas. That's too far away from the Old Fisherman. I want to teach the boy how to fish. My goodness, he in Texas, I won't see him. That bothers me. What you going to do? Sad, buddy. Sad. Sad. I feel for all these young guys, especially them guys my son's age, all them boys over there, 100, probably about 150 operators. They've been training, going to school for 5 years. Yeah, it's nice. I guess they got all that training, but it sure would be nice if they had a job at the plant they're supposed to be building right there. Sometimes things look so good and everything's going good, you got to watch it. You don't see it coming, but something could happen. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You better, when you making good money, don't spend it because you're making it. Save it. Act like you don't make it, and put all back that you don't need to spend, and don't let yourself get caught up in buying a bunch of new stuff you don't really need and get in debt that you don't need to get in. There's nothing in life better than having a little cushion. It don't have to be $1 million cushion, but there's nothing in life better than having a little cushion to know that you'll be safe if something happens for at least a few months. I mean, you got to get a cushion. And for you people out there that's working without a cushion, you better think twice. I'm telling you, you better let this be an example for everybody, how things can happen. And you don't know it's going to happen. And don't even think it could happen. But it can. So always save, like my mama always said when she was living, she said, you better save for a rainy day. And let me tell you, you better save for a rainy day. Because let me tell you, a rainy day is right around the corner. I don't care who you are. There's going to be something happen. You can be going good, and guess what? Your old air conditioner will go out in the house. Hey, that could be $10,000. At least, sometimes less, sometimes more, but it could be around $10,000 if your air conditioning goes out. And you got to, and you can't keep on. That's what we're looking for right there. That's a nice catfish. Nice in my book. I mean, you ain't no monster, but hey, Miss Deborah likes a little meat on the bone. She liked that one. But you better save, and you better be prepared for the worst, no matter if the worst ever comes. Hey, if you got security, at least a backup, you are in good shape and you can breathe easy. If you caught with your pants down, you got to start borrowing money and paying high interest, you have lost it. And another thing I'll tell you, and I'll warn you, I know y'all don't want to hear the old man preaching, but you better watch them darn credit cards. Ideally, credit cards are wonderful. We got one that it's called a GM card. Now, we build points on that credit card and we get ready to buy another car, it saved me a pile of money. So by using that credit card and using it wisely now, wisely. In other words, what I'm calling wisely is you pay off your debt each month. You don't start paying no interest on a credit card because you'll never get out of that. If you're paying a minimum payment, you will never ever get out of that. So don't do that. If you charge something, you make sure. Oh, on it. You make sure that you don't charge more than you can pay for at the end of the month. You do not want to start paying the minimum on a credit card while they eat you up with interest. That's not wise. That's not wise, people. Now, I'm telling you, you better hear the old fisherman. Pay it off each month. Credit cards are wonderful. Pay the minimum off each month, you're killing yourself. So, hey, that ain't a bad catfish right here. Hey, we might be getting in a little bigger ones. Them bigger ones might be biting for the old fisherman. You got to love it. We having a good time, and that, my friend, is a nice kitty cat. Look at that. Huh? Got my other line, though. But that, my friend, is a nice kitty cat. You got to love it. Huh? The old fisherman's catching a few. But anyhow, I want to show you what we was doing. Try to make a little video. I know I haven't been on the air for a while. And hey, it's because all this stuff happened. And that's the real reason. And I done told y'all, if you can't focus, you can't catch them. But let me tell you, my lack of focus has went thinking about all this stuff that's happened to the old fisherman's family. And I've lost my focus. And I hadn't been going like I was. But I have made a couple videos, just didn't work out for one way or another. And my wife wouldn't let me. Listen, if I say something my wife don't want me to say, she won't let me put it on. So I got to watch what I say. I take these videos home. She won't let me put it on. If I talk too much about her work, she won't let me put it on. And that's the case that's happened. I've made a couple videos, but I said things probably I shouldn't have said, and she won't let me put it on. So the old fisherman gets himself in traps because he will talk too much. Okay? He will. I've been known to do that. Y'all know that. The old fisherman. He can talk now. Sometimes he talks more than he needs to talk. So, but anyhow, I'm going to catch one more and I'm going to let y'all go. I know it's getting to be a 30-minute video, but we catching some doggone catfish. You get it down, they want to take it. I'm telling you, want to take it. Pretty fast. You just got to take your time. It's like all the rest of the fishing. You got to take your time. Can't get in no hurry. Look at that. Look at that. See what I'm telling you? Look at that. We catching. You see, we catching. The old fisherman is having him a good time today on Lake Monticello, and you have got to love it. Go buy your t-shirt. If nothing else, you don't have to wear it. It can remind you of the old fisherman that you watch all these shows, and he's taught you I know plenty. If y'all haven't learned from the old fisherman, y'all can't learn, because I'm telling you right now, I'm showing you things that I wouldn't normally have done, but I'm getting older, and I figured I might better share some of my wonderful moments on the lake, fishing, catching catfish. You got to love it today. The old fisherman is having him a ball on Lake Monticello. People, they biting faster than I really want them to because, hey, I can't keep a rod out there. If I go to messing with one here and can't get him off the hook, I'm nothing biting. I look up and I see my rod twitching like that right there. See? Missed it. So, hey, we catch them. They ain't big, but guess what? Tim chokers is good eating. Huh? They good eating, and you got to love a good meal. And a catfish that size, my friend, is a good meal. I don't care who you are. If the right person fries that catfish up for you, that's some good eating. I like to mix a little cornmeal in my catfish, whatever, and make my own stuff now. I like, all these batters that's already mixed up is good. House archery, Zatarans, all that's good. But look at that, huh? We having a good time, ain't we? Hey, got 3 rods and it's working me just fast enough, and we are catching little baby cats on Lake Monticello. You got to love it. The old fisherman is doing it again. Only this time he catching little baby blues in 60 foot of water. 60 foot is what we catching them at. 60. with shrimp. Cut shrimp, or pinched off pieces of shrimp, I guess you'd call it. I cut it with a knife. Pinched off pieces of shrimp. And the fish is starting to bite a little bit. Hey, we ain't no need to move nowhere else. We just drift around here and catch them. On Lake Monticello. There's a lot of people out here fishing on this beautiful day. Beautiful day to be alive, let me tell you. Beautiful day, beautiful lake, beautiful weather. Hey, and you got to think positive. I forgot. I'm thinking positive, hoping my wife's going to be able to relocate over there for SENG and not lose our benefits and not lose her retirement. That's what I'm hoping. That's my prayers right now. And if y'all pray, you pray for the old fisherman and his family. And hope my son can find him some daggone. Maybe he can get on the Unit 1. Unit 1 over there is still going on. So maybe they can get a job, but they got to apply for them. They don't just give them to them. So they got to go through the procedures, and they got to apply. And hopefully everybody will keep it cool and everything will work out for most of the people. For everybody, I hope it works out. But, you know, everybody's got to do whatever it takes to, whatever they need to do. And that's what we're looking at. There's a bite right there. Look at that. Hey, they bite. They bite. Old fishing. See, it's getting a little sun popping. I tell you, these deep water fishing, I done said it before, you need sunshine. You need sunshine for deep water fishing. Sunshine. Look at them. They're going on the other. I'm going to have to let y'all go. I know I'm 30 minutes doing this. I know it. And we caught a good many fish. We caught a good many fish. I done used a good many shrimp. I cut up about 8 or 10 shrimp, not about used them. But, hey, we're having a good time. And I'm feeling better about the situation of the plant. I mean, as good as I can. It ain't better. Hopefully, you know. I got faith in my family. I know they're good workers. I train them to be good workers. Train my son to be good worker. And I know that boy's a good worker. They don't get no better than him for his work. I worked him at a young age up in them attics running wire in houses. That boy come up working. And he knows what it takes. And he's smart enough to do what I told you to do. He's listened to his daddy. He saved his money, and he ain't working from week to week, paycheck. He saved his money, and I'm proud of him. I am proud of him. You never know what they're doing. You never know if they listen, but I found out he's been listening to his daddy. And gone, I missed him. I fixed to say we catch him. But, you know, that's one on. No, I missed it. Oh, going it. I'm missing them. They little is what it is. They little. They still biting now. Got my line all wrapped up. They still bite. They starting. In fact, they're biting butter. They starting to bite butter. I don't think I got a bait on some of mine out there. I think I've lost mine. I don't think no bait on this one. Don't feel like it. I'll have to pull it up and drop it back down. Put no bait on it. I had a bite and I'm sure he took it. I'm sure he took it. Yep. Ain't nothing left. Not even a crumb. On this one, I got the lead down below the hook. I've got a barrel swivel with about a 4-inch line off, and the lead is below the hook. Now, on the other ones, I've got a swivel with the lead above the swivel and the hook at the bottom. So I got 2 different setups here. I want to explain that to y'all. And I'm using a number 4 hook with a pretty heavy 1/2 ounce lead or so. Oh, I'm missing them. They down there, I think I got one rod that don't have bait on it. The other rod probably ain't in the right position. I got this one up and let it back down. So right now, I ain't sitting right. That's why I ain't catching them. Most of the time, when I let it back down at the bottom and I pull it up about 3 or 4 turns, we got a fish on there. That quick. It takes a long time to get down. I got a 1/2 ounce lead, and it takes a little while for it to go down. And so, but hey, that's what's happening. Let's pull up here and see what in the world's going on with this thing. I'll get a bite on that one by the time I'm pulling this up, because I know I got a fresh bait on that one. Nope, I'm surprised. I still got bait on this one. I don't know what's going on with that. Got one on that one though. Hey, we catching some catfish. Hey, it's calm now, no wind at all. We're just drifting around here with the anchor out, but the anchor ain't even tight. And catching catfish. We're in 59 foot of water now. Isn't it not a bad one? Isn't it a little bit bigger, people? We're going to go with this one. I'm going to bring you back with another video, but hey, That's what I'm talking about right there. Huh? That's what I'm talking about right there. Lake Monticello catching baby blues is what we're doing today. And you got to love it. The Old Fisherman, spirit's up a little bit, you know. It's been down for a week, I don't mind telling you. But it's getting better. We get back on these fish and catch some more of these. We're catching baby blues with shrimp today. You got to love it. I'm going to let y'all go. And I'm going to see you on another video. The Old Fisherman catching baby blues. We'll see you.